Dear Daddy, there's always a space, a small void, a minuscule time period in every person's life they do not recall, mainly because your brain does not bid that moment important to you. I was only 2 years old, and they say that's a time period a child develops trust in those around them, because they are incapable of taking care of themselves. But how can I build a dependence on the vague ghost, a translucent memory of someone who was never there to begin with? I catch myself thinking about how you were never able to create a special place in my mind, or the one I wanted at least, and how your name, Michael, does not correspond with a face, but only a blurry and diluted image of who I wish you'd be. But then I remember the memories you did leave with me, and place them especially in a box somewhere in my mind labeled "Do Not Open." And it all drifts back to me. You never left a memory worth remembering, only vacant seats at my concerts and the scars on my mother's collarbones. The reason that when she hears the phrase domestic violence, I know she can almost feel your fingernails in her neck. And the reason that my name was written in a sexual abuse lawsuit before I could even write it myself. And the reason my mom succeeded in her life, and the reason I have 1, 2, 3, count them 3 fathers that care more about me than the 4th one ever did. And I spit this poetry as almost a thank you letter to the ghost resembled by only a name. I remember why I never let you be the cause of my pain, because although you burned a permanent understanding of the phrase daddy issues into my medial temporal lobes, nothing will delude my gratification of you leaving my life. But Daddy, where are you now? While my mother has finished college and conquered addiction, where are you? While she's happily remarried and bidding me off to college full scholarship on an ever-gleaming pathway to success, where are you now? And as my mother helps me pick out a white gown from a ceremony you will never be invited to, as my foster fathers walk me down the aisle to a person that will be 100% more of a man than you will ever be, where are you now? So, Daddy, thank you for exiting my life unasked and leaving me to build trust in myself, the only person I will ever truly need. Thank you for leaving my mom so that she could tower over you, caked in the success she wears in your absence. Thank you for never dragging me down with your presence. And even if you're dead, buried 3 foot wide, 6 foot deep, I'll glare down at your grave with only pity for you left in my soul. And as I spit on the fresh dirt, I know I'll never fear any man, or let him take advantage of me like you did. And then I'll leave you just as you did to me, dear Daddy.